guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Star Flames. In this video we will be talking about Wendy Williams' son Kevin Hunter Jr. fearing for his mom's life. Kevin Hunter Jr. is saying that his mom, Wendy Williams, is near death and he's blaming her team for the spiral, and he's talking about all that is happening behind the scenes, according to a report coming out from The Sun. Not just that, I believe that this is the first time we're officially hearing something from Wendy Williams' son. And not only that, this is the second time within 2 weeks I'm seeing a report about someone fearing for Wendy's life. People actually fears that Wendy is at her end, and this is not a good look. Damn, I hate to say, but it seems as though when Wendy was with that money grabbing, ex-husband of hers, things were better. He was giving Sharina her money, she was okay, he was okay, everyone was good. Was that a good thing? No, but at least it seemed as though Wendy was doing so much better than what is happening to her now. Now, according to the reports from The Sun, Wendy Williams' only son is fearing his ailing mom is near death and blames her team for her sad downward spiral. Now, it is said that, according to this report, Kevin, 22, slammed Wendy's inner circle and accused them of taking advantage of her wealth, fame, and inability to make sound decisions amid her battle with severe alcoholism. You know that this problem is easier to resolve than many people think, because all they have to do is just check this woman into a rehab center, ensures that she stays there for a very long period, and ensure that her son, takes charge of her accounts. I don't know why is it that the bank is still holding on to her money and, her assets. I don't know what's gonna happen, but none of it is good. But let's continue with what this article is saying. Now, Kevin is saying that his mother's mental and physical health has been in jeopardy since being placed under guardianship last year. He believes that concerns over Wendy's health have been pushed aside while others around her are profiting from the projects she's involved in. That's what he's telling The Sun. And he said, and I quote, "I know there are all sorts of things happening that I know in her right mind she would never agree to. As hard as it is seeing her being taken advantage of, I know that if I'm making sure she's a person is okay, that is important thing." So he's saying that, as hard as it is seeing her being taken advantage of, I know that if I'm making sure she as a person is okay, that is the most important thing. So what he's saying is that basically these people are not only just taking advantage of his mom, they're not looking out for her well-being. And he's saying that if they're taking advantage of her, the least they can do is to just ensure that she's okay, but that is not happening. So basically there's no win for Wendy in this situation, only downward spiral. Kevin Hunter Jr. further states that because eventually she's going to realize the craziness that has been going on, and she will. I do believe that Wendy needs to be on a detox program, and there are people in the industry who are willing to work with her, willing to help her. But I don't know why is it that they're keeping her from these people, because so many people, and I'm talking about celebrity doctors who have offered their assistance to help her to ensure that she gets back on her feet and live the best quality of life she can. She have hyperthyroid disease, which causes some debilitating condition as it relates to the swelling in her feet, how she walks, how she looks. that is thyroid, the bulging eyes. And then with her alcoholism, it is contributing to that as well. So it's hampering, her wellness. And if she could truly get someone who really cares about her well-being, then at least they can then just focus on, getting her thyroid under control, ensure that she's on a nutritious diet and getting all the supplements that she needs. But Kevin is saying that, this is not happening. Kevin is saying that the last time, his mom called him, she was in the hospital, and added that the last time they spoke before that was the end of last year. At this time of our interview, Kevin claimed that no one from Wendy's team, her guardianship or court that holds her guardianship case, had told him that Wendy had been released from the hospital. He also said no one had updated him to let him know that she had allegedly been moved out of New York. Wendy's rep Sean Zanotti gave a statement to another outlet on May 20th following the U.S. Sun original report that Wendy was in a hospital in New York. I confirm that Wendy is not in the hospital. That is what Sean Zanotti said. But now we're hearing that Kevin, Hunter Jr. is confirming that his mom was actually in a hospital. So what Wendy's rep Sean Zanotti is saying, it's just a lie. It seems as though, he's a part of what Kevin is talking about. Now, Kevin's concern is that the people around him will continue to profit off her without helping her. He's saying what's been made more important by the people around her is that while her health may not be great, she needs to keep on earning an income. This is what they normally do to those people. And he's saying that in his opinion, it should not be the priority at all. And whoever has been hired, they are taking advantage of someone who needs to get better. Kevin said his mother health has declined since she was living with him in Florida from late 2021 to around 2022. But I believe that he should apply, he should take out a legal court case to get guardianship of his mom, because if he does that, he will be in control of her assets and her health and everything. And I believe that even if her son is splurging a little, it's her son. He's the one who should be using her money. And I also believe that he's going to want to ensure that while he's living it up a little, he's going to ensure that his mommy is okay. So I definitely believe that, her son is definitely the one to be in charge of her finances. He's smart. He's not stupid. He may not know everything, but I'm sure that he will find out the right man for the job, who should be in charge of her account, who should be, her doctor. And I believe that he would ensure that everything is done by the T and done properly, and ensure that she's getting full access to her money and the full benefit of her money, not alcohol. I believe that her son is just the right person. But we're going to continue with this article because we're going to have all the information out there. We're not going to leave any of it behind because this is truly important. And many of us, we've been asking questions, and we really do care about Wendy Williams. Many people may say, Wendy has said horrible things. Tell me who on talk show hasn't said horrible things at some point in time or other. If they don't say horrible things, you hear that they treat their staff horribly. And, someone having poor health is not something that anyone should ever celebrate. Well, not in this case, because it doesn't matter what Wendy has said in the past. She really wasn't a nemesis. Very, mischievous, very somewhat problematic, but she really wasn't a nemesis. Now, Kevin is saying that when his mom was under his care, he would take her to restaurants that didn't serve alcohol, and he had her exercising and eating healthier. And I believe him. He said that He knows the rate that she uses alcohol isn't like a normal person. And we've spoken about it. I said this is one thing where you don't know how to approach it normally, and that's fine. Now, the other thing that this is proving is that Wendy hasn't remarried. I believe that she pulled that remarried stunt to say, to her ex-husband, I can have a man, I can have anyone I want. But that wasn't the best stunt for her to pull at that point. She's not within the best of health to pull such a stunt. And as such, it has currently, blew up in her face. But that's okay because that's not what is priority at the moment. Now, Wendy's son is saying that, and it's gotten to a point where yes, it could have that effect that might be fatal because it affects her way worse than normal person since it stays in her system, and because she has thyroid again, alcohol is not ideal because already she have tremors, weakness, and the alcohol is just gonna intensify that. So yes, it's gonna have a more intense reaction in her system than the average folks. And based on what he says, she's consuming alcohol at a higher volume than the normal citizen does. Now, the son says, according to her son, who said he was in his mother's doctor's appointment when she was with him in Florida, Wendy various ailments have compounding effect, and her body doesn't process alcohol like the average person. There are a lot of people who are very aware that there is an issue with her drinking and how that issue may be helped, but I think these people are taking advantage of it while allowing it to play out to make it look like they aren't causing the issue. So he's saying that these people, you may see them around her looking as though they have her best interest at heart, but these people are the ones who are causing the issue. And this is what he's very much afraid of, may very well end his mom, because she is working, so that these people can get money in their pockets. They are allowing her to drink, and she's consuming alcohol at dangerously high levels. And as such, he's fearing that because his mom is not seeing the right doctor, getting the right nutrition, and still consuming dangerously high amount of alcoholic beverages. Wendy's son is fearing that, his mom may not be with us any much longer because her health is already debilitating as it is, coupled with what the people around her are encouraging, very much not good for her. So guys, this is all I have to share in this video with you guys. Let me know what your thoughts are, and while you're at it, give this video a big thumbs up, share if you care, and see you all next time. Bye guys.